That fallen heroes honored really really burns my britches. What can I say? But we are on to the next run. Undecided whether we're going Act 4 or Act 5. Collector, where are you? Indeed, treasure hunter, indeed.
There's nothing at all.
Oh, so the hero shrine thing is just they're going to be pushing a quality of life update sometime during September, and one of the things is you will now in the inn be able to pay a flat price to switch your hero's path, which I think is interesting. I liked the idea of interleaving that functionality into the hero shrine, but I think it's also good to do it this way. But it means that if you pick up a particular trinket that interfaces with a particular setting or particular path, you'll be able to do that. Hey, Illustrious, welcome. So let's see. So the only person... We are missing the flagellant entirely. Hashtag not bitter, but definitely a little bit bitter. We'll take the damage here. We'd love small toy for Rose. But we'll definitely take the damage. That's a good pickup. So I'm going to hold off doing the eye until we have the new patch, because that's also changing. They're rebalancing them once more. So we're either going to go 4 or 5 here. Tempted to go 5. Oh, Jarvis hasn't done 5. That's for good reason, because the shuffle is particularly devastating for them. But maybe if we go with a team that... We also need Act 4 on Black Curse. We have a lot of people who need Act 4. Still. So we could do Rose, Innie, Silver Eye... Rose, Innie, Silver Eye, and Black Curse. Yeah, let's go for that team. I think that will be interesting. Either way, we've done the only memory that we had to do here, so let's let us away.
The road calls once more to its dark passenger.
We could even think about going Bonk Vestal. That's an interesting thought. I really like the Seraph Vestal though. I feel like they're just so far away.
I could hear you shuffling about the house, muttering.
Not in this stream? Oh, Bray, you're breaking my heart. Cruel and unusual. It's all I want.
A beacon for the broken and the battered.
So what I'm thinking we go like Ravager,
A sister of
you.
repudiated but unbowed.
This is kind of a weird crew. I'm putting Innie here because I definitely want to get away from... Maybe I stick with the orphan path and go all the way in the back. It is tempting. +2 is a lot of additional burn. The problem is that means that Rose becomes a tricky one to make work. Now we could go Bonk Vessel over Seraph. So we're not going to be doing a lot of... I feel like this team just works much better with like a Surgeon Plague Doctor. We're again flirting with not having great stress healing. Another reading club gathering? Yeah, indeed. The book club is here. So what are we going to be using on Rose if we go this path? Like we could do pick to. I mean, we have access to all of our major things here. We do have stress problems, to be sure, with this party. But maybe we just get Raucous Revelry going early. I don't know. This is going to be an interesting one, to be sure. We might want Run and Hide on. Yeah, I don't know. I'm open to trying this. I think this is going to be an interesting team. So we got Orphan, Seraph, Deadeye. Why is the S and the L highlighted there? I mean, it does have that problem too. But let's go for this. Let's give this a go. The biggest problem we're going to run into is that I think we're pretty awkward against the Librarian if we keep Innie Jr. in. Don't know why I'm looking at the map.
The last hope for us all.
Let's see. I don't know that we need Howling End. I wouldn't mind the General's Trophy that locks people in place. Actually, that's an interesting question. Consecration of Light and Consecration of Fortitude can be used anywhere. Divine Grace can't be used from rank 2, which makes it a little hard to imagine locking Rose in the 3 spot, but...
The winds whip more harshly on the far side of the brook.
That's an interesting idea, Constantine.
Giving way.
So let's see, what are we hitting for? 4 to 7, that's not quite enough. And then this is 6 to 8. We're probably gonna Iron Swan you. So let me just hit you. Ravager doing Ravager things. Yeah, 6 for 3 is pretty insane. Probably made sense to toe-to-toe since we weren't going to be getting the job done here. You have Jinx? Wow, we have Jinx, wow. That right there. Natural Swing, Jinx, and Rummager is insane. Holy cow. I wish I could lock all of those. I'm gonna fish for some relationship here.
Foundation of trust.
Bounty Hunter against Librarian? It could be. It definitely could be. We haven't done that in a while. Wow, 5 to 12 on that one? 12 to 17. Oh, the mineral. Love to see it. Love to see it. God, the one-offs have been, hopefully not indicative of what is to come. Jinx is really good, Bray. I know.
Bitter threats await those who dare.
It's a shame that that's going to get overwritten by some garbage.
Begin. Rest and resupply await you.
Well, Stimulating Pulses isn't bad. Yeah, so we'll probably do that. We'll probably take a Bounty Hunter for one. Although I remain.
Where a little light still
The Icon of Light is really good. So I think we're going to the Shroud.
The shrouded coast, isolated and drowning in amphibious degeneracy.
And since we're going to the Shroud, I think
Spend what you can, for wealth no longer has.
we need to take these so that we can get that going. Interesting that there's a indelible trinket here. Jinx, Breacher, and Rummager. I mean, they are up there. They are three of the best, which is why it is so insane that we have all of them. What for this party? My go-to is always Shrieker Check. We could pick that up and the Trackers map. We're not really looking for any bleed trinkets. So here's what I think we do. Yeah, I think we go Shrieker and we go Trackers map, which is going to give us a little bit of extra crit.
In roads yet untraveled.
And we'll know where Oasis and Creature Dens are, which since we're going to be having stress problems,
That you may stand just
will be good.
taller.
I think I'm going to grab Firefly because it's going to be 8 burn. So that's pretty good. And then I feel like I need to take toe-to-toe. So we have an answer for Winded. We're not really planning to take a ton of Winded. And we can get Winded with Adrenaline Rush. So I think we hold off on that. There's a temptation to go Wicked Hack just to get the damage going. Exactly, Bray, exactly. I think Poison Dart is the take here. I think we just need more damage. It's a little bit risky that we're not upgrading our damage, but we're not upgrading our stress heal, but the stress heal is pretty awful anyways. I think we'll grab the 2 Laudanum. Don't know why I'm dragging those that way. We'll grab the Incendiary Cocktail. We have a lot that we can potentially lock. We have a pretty good team for the Leviathan. Minus, oh, well, with 2 ceremonial drums, maybe we can make it work. We haven't killed a Leviathan in a while. Wait, why is your... Oh no, Deadeye has a minus 33%? Oh, I don't think we can do it then. Damn. She's gonna get taken. I didn't realize that Deadeye had the minus. That was a bit of a waste of money. All right, let's get going. We could have saved the drum and put the bounty hunter in place of Rose. Run Ender words have been said. And we could still put in the bounty hunter here. We haven't taken the bounty hunter in a while.
There is no man behind the hunter's mask.
I don't want to sacrifice our first region of building friendship though. I think we'll hold off. Do we bother? I think we save the stimulating poultice. And we got to keep our light up. That's the main thing. So let's just go with this. Probably not a Leviathan kill, but I can't remember. Did they change it so that the Leviathan respects taunt? No, I'm pretty sure that that gaze does not still.
Listless on the tide, brined in noxious degradation.
Yeah, okay. We'll do the creature den. This looks pretty good. We'll go to the Oasis. Hope that we get double from Silver Eye. Then we'll do that into that. Pick up the Watchtower, which we don't love, into the creature den, resistance encounter. It's an okay first region. It's not great, but creature den means that at least we'll hopefully pick up some mastery.
An elementary problem.
All right, Silverai, you don't want to go to the Oasis, but you better rummage for me. I need
Tranquility awaits.
I need some rummaging. We haven't been to the Shroud in a while. Now, one thing that I will say is not killing a lair boss in the first region does hamstring our ability to find the collector. So I may be shooting ourselves in the foot, but after our last run-in with the Harvest Child, this is awful. Thanks, game. Worst Oasis ever.
Let us temper this world's cruelty. Just a little.
I'm kind of wondering if we should just fight the Leviathan anyways. Oh, we rummaged some smelling salts.
Look upon their noble struggle and be humbled by it.
I don't really want to spend the money if I can avoid it. Let's just do single food here. Well, we get a bit of relationship this way. We'll take some combat items. Hopefully they don't give us garbage.
In crisis, no gain is in
Pretty much garbage. So let's see. We don't have to decide now if we're going to the Leviathan. And so we get a road battle here. So we can skip the Watchtower. No, if we skip the Watchtower, we skip the Creature Den. And I do think we need to do the Creature Den since we're not getting much else here. We're not excited about road fights yet because we have not picked up a trophy, which is what the Collector keys in on. That's very likely to get the kill. Okay.
Strength dwindles.
Yeah, that's 8 for 3. That's bonkers. The non-upgraded Consecration of Light is perhaps a little questionable.
Suffering begins.
All right, if they all do the Blight, I'm down with it. That is a big number out of Glint, I will say. We might need to think about a better way to... We may need ministrations. We may need minestrone on the board. I don't know what we take off, though. That's a tough... It's a tough choice. Yeah, Firefly is hitting for a lot, which is why we built this comp a little awkwardly. But I honestly think this comp might have been better if I had made Black Curse a Bonk Vestal and we played it differently and we put Rose in the back line. I think Rose right now is our big liability. Her being in slot 2 is a little spooky. How are we already down to... Jeez. The armor is going fast here. Oh, fantastic. All right, well, let's fight despite... Just watch all of our relationships go to crap here. Okay, so I think this guy does have a heal, but I'm gonna put in the damage here, and we're gonna hope that that's enough. No, strangely not, Bray. The sprawl is the place where you find a frustrating amount of fire resist, not anywhere else. So let's see. Okay, yeah, you're roasted, so we have nothing to worry about. Yeah, I think until we get it upgraded, I'm gonna drop Consecration of Fortitude. The blind RNG was unpleasant here. We can do you. Ooh, yeah, that stress heal was mighty fine. Yeah, I think Consecration of Fortitude we don't need, and we definitely need more ways to get rid of Blight and the like. 16 for 3. You know, Treasure, remind me, because, like, I think the answer is yes, I remember it a little bit, but not in all of its detail. Any chance to make the try of the cycle with a brand new game, with deaths in play, and unlock, etc., for future play, of course? Yes, for sure. It's been on my potential list, Constantine. I'm enjoying taking a little break right now and just kind of, you know, enjoying a little bit of, I'm not going to say carefree Darkest Dungeon because we've been killing people left and right, but ooh, Nautical Compass isn't bad. But yes, I think though, because were we the ones that were talking about it in the YouTube comments or somewhere else perhaps? I don't remember exactly where. My read on the way that I would want to do that is to unlock all of the heroes and none of their story or anything like that. Just, you know, edit the save file to do that, and then go for just picking 4 at the start, and those 4 have to carry all the way through. Is my is the way I've been thinking about doing it. So we're gonna get an ambush if we go this way, but we also get an ambush if we try it. We get 2. Yeah, we get an ambush if we go to the lair as well. So we're gonna take the ambush and go to the creature den. I don't love this, but at the moment we're not sitting on a lot of mastery, and that's probably the thing that we need most of all. Wow, -2 on a random road tick. Oof. That's not quite there. This guy's probably gonna get guarded, which is unfortunate. Oh no, we do get it. So this avoids the front mortar, which I think is more important than getting taunt up. Hey, Alex, welcome. Good effort. Was hoping the combo would have been so good there that it was. I think it was worth the risk, worth the dice roll. $8 to $11. Nah, we do it this way. We'll just strip the dodge there. Cycle without the restrictions on 1 death starting over thing. Yeah, so it just doesn't feel like, I hear ya, it just doesn't feel like the cycle anymore, Constantine. If people are dying, it kind of doesn't feel like it feels like something else. It feels like a different challenge. I don't know if I would define it as the cycle anymore in that particular case. Like, to me, the cycle is you end with 4 heroes with all of the memories.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
Just doing this to hopefully farm up some relationship. Wow, this dog is watching for sure. Good hit. Nautical Compass is really doing work here for us. In DD1, you have a number of special unique quirks that can have only one per hero. You can have 5 to 6 quirks, but you can lock several of them. Yeah, how many can you actually lock? I forget.
This wound, at least, has been tended to.
It's because it is the completion of game in one try after you start a brand new save. Let's not call it a cycle. Let's find another name. Yeah, what do people think? What would be a good name for completing? So deaths are okay, but once someone dies, you can't reuse them. Is that part of the challenge, Constantine? You could lock as many in DD as you could afford. Okay. I mean, I always got the interest perk in Darkest Dungeon 1, and then I would just like spend a month farming up like 1,000,000 golds and then live off the interest for the remainder of the game. That was always my normal strategy, at least with Pitch Black Dungeon. Yeah, Glint in the Dark does hit harder than I think I previously considered. Let's strip some dodge off this guy though. Ooh, nice crit token there. That web is super annoying. Yeah. And I did not put the smelling salts on the board, so oh, I forgot to put ministrations on. That's a bit of a miss there. Because we don't have good countermeasures for blight at all.
Apply it judiciously.
She's gonna have quite the set of tokens when all this is said and done. Yep.
Steady yourself.
Yeah, our team really is not very good at removing dodge here. $25 ain't bad. We don't need it though, so I think better off doing it that way to pull this guy forward a bit. At least we got the bleed, so we can offset some of the insane amount of blight that we are currently experiencing. The one-shot challenge? I like that title. So, I would say you start fresh, and the goal is to just beat all the bosses in one go. Whoever dies, dies. You can reuse them next run if you survive. Let's call it the one-shot challenge. Okay, I can get down with that.
A trifling matter. An opportunity.
Squandered. What did I do with her that I, We still have 8 blight for 2 turns. That's enough to strike terror into the heart of just about anyone, since we don't have a lot of options here. Do you have cadaver fearing? No, not that I see. And then Innie struggles with the frontliner.
Haste and carelessness.
I'm trying to run the clock out here. That's my only goal. Okay, I love getting the bleed here because that means we can top you up. I really don't want to push this over. All right, that's perfect. We'll deal with that. Best thing about Ravager is that, although the heals are going to be a little few and far between. All right, can we just get the 50-50 here? Thank you. All right.
Straightforward and effective.
And also, tactic, thinking about where you use candles. Yeah, I do like the every candle matters paradigm, for sure. Oh, this is going to be an unfun second half here.
Stroke.
A little stress healing off those crits would be fantastic. Just saying. Oh, the resist there hurts.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Okay, I'm trying to set up for an Iron Swan, although actually we're not going to be able to get the Iron Swan here, are we?
Agony by accumulation.
Yeah, we need the taunt too much. We're gonna have a hard time healing through all of this dot damage. The game has really put us in a bad way. Oh, such a bad. The resists are killing me here. Holy cow. That was actually a turn where we did nothing. It's making me a little nervous. I have not played Detroit Become Human. I know of it, though. "12 Blight. Dear game. Why must you do this to me?" I think to be on the safe side, I'm gonna use our last heal here, because the blight alone is terror inducing, but I think we just need to get rid of you.
The work continues.
And then I'm gonna preemptively put out the Divine Comfort in case we hit Death's Door. But yeah, I figured he'd be chowing down. Can't escape the can't escape the blight. But second adrenaline rush should probably keep us alive and healthy. I also can't believe the amount of stress we have picked up that has not translated into, like, we've been critting like crazy. Okay, the blinds, they do nothing, of course. Got negative tokens much? We have, oh, nautical compass. Why do you torment me so? Doesn't really matter what we do here. Innie is out of steam. This guy may eat corpses though. Yeah, wow. We haven't had a dodge work in I don't remember how long. 87. So we don't want to do that. I think we rock his Revelry here just so that we get the last Cauterize, assuming... I don't actually know if we get the last Cauterize here. I think I'll use a Laudanum, though, to keep you all happy and healthy. Soon we'll have the Icon of Light for stress healing. We used all our Cauterizes. No, we chose not to do the Leviathan, despite all odds. The issue, Bray, that caused us to not be able to do the Leviathan... Nice. 3 mastery is huge. I didn't realize that Deadeye comes with a 33% move resist, so I couldn't quite make it work because I didn't have someone to put in the 2 slot that actually had move resist. All right, we knew we had this coming. Didn't know it was going to be the implication, though, I will say. That's going to be a bit spicy. I'm just going to hope we land this. Alright, that'll get us. I want to get her done ASAP, because we're going to be taking a 3-shot on the front line here, I'm pretty sure. And if we're not careful, it'll be a 4-shot.
A promising development.
Detroit is a metaphor. Androids are the people with fewer human rights. Yeah, that makes sense. Let's see. We gotta move you forward, because we're not killing the implication right now. That's for sure. Taunt is not useful to us. So getting the kill there would have been super cool. Oh, no blind because of the repair. I should have been paying attention to that. Uh-oh. This is going to get ugly. Hang in there. Oh, the misfire is huge. All right. We got very lucky. Okay, let's get the blind up while we can. Although it already had some blind, so that was less useful. But we're doing a bit of setup here. Fighting the implication in this context is very interesting. We can't do much damage here. Can't land that. This is tricky. I think we just have to get rid of the corpse, and then we'll start working this guy down, I guess. This is going to be a weird fight for us, to be sure. Because it's gonna take a while for us to get through this. Okay, the blind, it does nothing. Amazing. See, because this does 2 damage. Barely worth the opportunity cost.
A calculated generosity. But a welcome one nonetheless.
8 to 11, 5 to 10, 6 to 10. We take 8 to 11, but... I mean, it certainly is an interesting game. The narrative-driven games, like, I think the biggest challenge for me from like a YouTube perspective or from a streaming perspective, oh, the blind resist feels awful here, is is just that it can feel really hard to try and get into for new viewers who aren't familiar.
The mind's grasp grows tenuous.
Well, that's very cool. Very legal. She's losing her turn. We want you to do the big hit, which means I think we run and hide here. This is not great though. This is not great, though. We'll probably still be able to get the 3 hit points done here. I think we hit ourselves with that. There's 2 out of 3. I think we can get the 1 while also doing... No, we can't do Raucous Revelry. All right. Grave Robber got boomed hard.
Even the big ones.
Yep. That was hard to avoid. That is the ambush into the implication in region 1 is definitely unpleasant. That's for sure. One out of 5 stars would not recommend. Yeah, no, for sure, Constantine. I do see the allure of that. I kind of feel like Baldur's Gate has a little bit of that going on too. Let's see, who do you have better relationship with? Black Curse, but it's bad either way. Whoa, can barely see Flynn's Master Flex here. That's his official canonical title, incidentally, in case you're wondering. Flynn's Master Flex. Great hit. So he's gonna sharpen and then he's gonna die. So I think we put the Firefly there. Whoa, the resist is not what you like to see. Yeah, so see, he whetstones, and the next time his turn comes up, he dies. We already have a strength token where I'd be putting one, so I'm just going to do that.
On to the next.
Okay, this could be good for stress healing us, for sure. The timing is going to work out nicely here. We could get a stress heal, but I think we just swing and a miss. I'll put this here. This seems like a bit of a waste because all we're going to do is grant strength tokens, but of course we miss the burn on you and we get the burn on the corpse. That seems about right. Yeah, region 1 being for relationship work is clearly not panning out for me the way I hoped it would. Not even a little bit. Can we land a burn on this guy? What is going on here? This guy does not have that much fire resist. 30 burn resist, and we've struck out that hard? Kind of insane. Gonna do a bit of recovery here, hopefully. How did we get one blind? Oh, I guess we haven't upgraded smokescreen yet. That makes sense. The fireproof crab? Pretty much. Good miss. Probably should have used one of the other ones there. Keep the hope up. We don't have much to gain by continuing, so we'll just get the kill there. I guess we would have gotten another heal off of Adrenaline Rush. That was a lot of baubles. 20 baubles. Alright, we pick up a loathing, we lose a loathing. Let's see. Was there anything I wanted to switch out before we go any further? I mean, we might as well get some of this stuff in. Even though smelling salt doesn't do us a lot of good in this first region. And then we don't really want less bleed resist. Pretty slim pickings for region 1 though. Decent mastery. We'll come out with 4 mastery, probably maybe 5, depending on the Oblivion's Rampart. So not terrible, but do we want to switch any skills for this fight? Yes. I think we're going to swap that for Ministrations.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
This was a lot to spend to kill him, but not having the stress coming in. Now we just have to keep Rose alive. And if we're hitting into a major block token anyways, I'll go that way. Hit you with the Consecration of Light. Dodge tokens 50-50, 0% of the time. Alright, you get the extra turn this turn. Most hated enemy for you, it's drummers. Drummers are up there, I will say. Like, drummers are definitely up there. The knights, too, have become pretty brutal. I think staying alive here is the most important thing. Okay, we may have some melty down type problems here on the horizon. Take a little bit of that off. 8 to 11. Yeah, 8 to 11 gets you on death's door, which means you're dead. Yeah, Baneful Breath is also pretty brutal. I think we just blind this guy up and roll the dice on that. Okay. Yep, that's what happens when you roll the dice on those. Okay, the altar has been alive for a little longer than we would like it to be. Do we go for the heal here? That might be the smarter play. With 14, we probably find the damage to do this guy in. Well, not if we miss that resist. That would make things more difficult. Double blinded. All right, well, the blinds do nothing for them too, apparently. Okay, that takes some of the pressure off. Gosh, she has been super... our Hellion has been super like, if you don't heal me, I'm going to lose my mind.
Incremental, but deadly all the same.
Glad we didn't have any meltdowns. 4 seems to be a comfortable place for stress to land. Okay, not the worst thing in the world. Not a crit feels a little sad. Since it was like a 70% chance. Oh, we didn't get to the... I was thinking we were going to blind them, but we did not get to the blind fast enough. And we missed it anyways. Nice hit. That probably means we don't get the Raucous, unfortunately. Well, we do if we delay substantially. Probably should have let us cauterize that instead. That was probably a bit of an error. We'll get 2 stress healing out of Raucous here. Not great, but yeah, we should use Cauterize on the Hellion. Rotten Tomato. Rank 2 damage dealer. 30% if we're in rank 2. See, this is one of those situations where maybe with switching some paths around, we could do that. Well, check out how this lantern is different from all the other ones. I don't think I've ever seen this before. Does this mean this pile's gonna have something interesting in it? No, guess nothing. Huh, that was interesting. I think it was only briefly blue, and I just happened to stop at that exact moment, but... Okay, we got ourselves a Clotting Poultice right after the Shroud. Hilarious. I don't think we can make Tomato work.
Rest now for a time.
Necrophobic Needler, Vigilant, and Fanatic Slayer. We know on Silver Eye that's going to replace something we really liked, either Rummager or the other one. Icon is fantastic, though. We got two more Mastery from that. We take that. I don't know that we can make that work. Now, no offer of...
Practice. Improve.
More move resist is hilarious. I'll put that there for now. Yeah, I don't think... Because we lose access to so many skills if we're in the one spot. I don't think we can put anyone else in the one slot unless we shifted Innie Jr. to be a front ranker, which if we're going to... We're going to the Sluice.
And plan accordingly.
So we could, because we took the Orphan path, it has some flexibility. Yeah, it does, Bray. So rank 1 in particular means we can't use Thrown Dagger, Flashing Dagger, or Poison Dart. And we're a Deadeye. So those are our skills, basically. Like Pick to the Face is nerfed, so we don't want to use it because we're a Deadeye, which is the give up melee for ranged. So I don't think we can make that work. The way that I think we would have to shift it if we wanted to would be to put Silver Eye in rank 2 Any junior in rank 1, Rose in rank 4, or rank 3. That would be tough. Yes, yeah, rank 1 is pretty bad for grave robbers for sure. What do we have in the provisioner here? We got a feast, which we're just gonna need, because our relationships are kind of terrible at the moment. Let's take a look at those. They're pretty bad. All right, so let's see. How are we gonna fix our relationships? Who is? Yeah, so we lost Jinx for Fanatic Slayer. Feels bad. Black Curse, you can't use the book. Okay, so I think we start out with the feast for sure. There's no downside to this. So let's see how much good we get out of it. Okay, so now we need, I think we need to use the playing cards. We're not going to be able to get away with not using the playing cards because the poetry is only 1 pip and it's very expensive. Hey, geopolitical. Missouri, you say? I did not see that coming. All right, let's hope we get lucky on these. All right, I think we did, which might mean we're out of the... Oh, what's causing that? Black Curse has Needler. We could try to take that out of the equation. We don't really care about any of Black Curse's things, but I also don't love the idea of bankrupting us right now. I think that's probably the correct choice, though. We buy 2 of those, and we just, yeah, take that off. So let's see. So I think now we have like a 5% chance, but our relationships are looking okay. Do we want to try to make Rotten Tomato work? Nah, because this is our tank. This person is our tank. They need to be tanking things. That's their job. You heard it here first. Now, Glint in the Dark has been doing nice damage, and it gets a lot better if we upgrade it. Now, Icon of Light has made Divine Comfort insanely good. So I think we grab that, and we grab Consecration of Light. For now, I think we can just take toe-to-toe, so at least we can... Do we care about... I don't know that we care that much about getting rid of Winded, but let's grab toe-to-toe nonetheless. Gonna grab Glint in the Dark. It's been nice and flexible for us. And then maybe grab Dead of Night so that we can get some stress healing off. Nah, Smokescreen is the better pickup, I think. Rotten Tomato we can't make work, unfortunately. Stress is a bit of a problem, but Icon of Light is going to help out a bit with that. All right, let's go. Let's repair this, and let's sluice it up. But even then, Bray, the other problem with Rotten Tomato is that it takes Iron Swan off the menu. And I feel like Iron Swan is one of the best, like the beginning of fights matters more than the end of fights, and being able to hit that 4 position is so important. A rank 2 Hellion basically can only hit the front ranks, right? They don't have any other ability except if it bleeds, which is only doing 3 to 6 damage, right? So 40% or 30%, it's 30%? Let me double check. Yeah, 30% extra damage on 3 to 6 is like 1 point of damage, which is really not that transformative. But let's get rolling. Here we go to the sleuth.